My name is Lee. I'm the conflict resolver, and I'm here to help you have a more peaceful life. I talk a lot about negotiation because we all negotiate almost every day without realizing it. Every interaction where you're trying to get someone to do something or not do something, or they're trying to get you to do something or not do something, is a negotiation. So, negotiation skills are pretty basic life skills, and we all need them. One of the best skills you can develop in negotiation is the ability to respond, not react, to pressure. That's because pressure is a common tactic that people use to get what they want, and most of us are more susceptible to it than we think we are. So, let's look at some types of pressure that we're all likely to see in our negotiations, whether they're everyday negotiations or formal ones. Please like and subscribe. If you have a question you'd like me to answer in a future video, leave a comment. You can also email questions to advice@leechandler.com if you'd like me to answer them in my Ask a Mediator advice column. The first type of pressure that I want to talk about is time pressure. You'll often see this in formal negotiations where one party will say that they absolutely have to end the negotiation at a certain time, or they're required to have a firm answer today. But even in an informal negotiation, someone can easily use time pressure to pressure you into making a deal that you would otherwise have spent more time exploring and adjusting and researching. Time pressure makes you feel rushed and off balance. So how can we deal with it? If you know you're going to be in a negotiation or any problem-solving situation, find out ahead of time if there are any deadlines for decision making. That way, the other person can't trick you with a fake deadline, and you'll already be prepared to act within any actual time constraints. And if you are surprised by time pressure during a conversation, pause, take a breath, and don't rush, because rushing will almost always work against you. The second type of pressure I want to talk about is consequence or opportunity pressure. You'll recognize this from any infomercial that you've ever seen. The deal's going fast, buy now or lose the chance forever. But it will show up more subtly in all kinds of negotiations, where you're pressured to do what the other person wants or else. That or else might be a dire consequence, or it might be losing an opportunity. But whatever it is, the window is closing and you need to act fast. Deployed correctly, this tactic can completely bypass the part of your brain that makes smart decisions. My advice is that anytime someone is using this kind of pressure on you, consider it a giant flashing red warning sign. They are almost certainly trying to get you to make a bad decision. Don't spend a minute worrying that you're about to lose out on an opportunity. Any opportunity that's being presented with this kind of tactic is one that you should take a giant step back from. And if you're being told that inaction will have serious consequences, ask for time to do your own research. Anyone who resists giving you that time is just trying to trick you. And once you do your research, you'll be able to make that smart decision. And the third type of pressure I want to talk about is intimidation. This is the kind of pressure that makes you feel small, afraid, or incompetent. Someone might exercise this pressure subtly by being condescending, implying that you don't know what you're doing, or exaggerating their own knowledge, skill, or expertise. Or they might do it overtly by being rude, raising their voice, or acting in a way that's physically intimidating. But any time that you feel intimidated by someone in a negotiation, assume that this feeling is a reaction to their tactic and not a reflection of your actual situation. Do what you can in the moment to make yourself more comfortable. Taking a break to clear your head, doing some research, or consulting someone you trust can be really helpful. And remember that if you ever feel genuinely threatened, or if the other person starts behaving in a way that's truly not acceptable to you, you can always stop the negotiation and resume at a different time, in a different format, or not at all.